Good morning, good people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm sure some of y'all are kind of disappointed. And yeah, man. Like my name is Leroy, and welcome to Makoya Rundown. This is Leroy, and he's standing in for KG because KG couldn't make it today. He has some technical difficulties, so he won't be able to host today, but then he will be here by the comment section. So please don't be too disappointed, guys. You know what? Like, I would fully, you know what? Like, I, I would fully understand when like some of y'all are really annoyed by my face by now, But nah, it's fine, man. We just feeling like where we can, So we're going to be listening to this show actually from 1 minute from now. Then at 11:30, we're gonna have our own show, like little support corner and there for us there. Uh, and today we are starting something new actually. So we call it Thrive Thursdays. So where we help people with what we are good at. Yeah, so like just stay tuned for that. Just keep liking your screen there. Good morning, Kilabukile. I'm feeling much better actually. Thank you very much, Naish. Yeah, I've been steaming actually like the whole day, Mavane, this morning. So yeah, I'm a lot better actually. So apparently, like something got in my nose, some sort of chemicals, and then they messed up my whole system from my nose, throat to my chest. But then steaming helped a lot actually, and thank you very much for that. Hi, Augustine. Cash. We are not annoyed by your face at all. Ah, thank you very much. And like that's so heartwarming actually. Yeah. Hi, Fancy. Shorty. Yeah. Let's keep liking the screen there, guys. And like tap, 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 and then please send me roses. Oh, and I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day. As in, like whether you are single or you were with your partner. I hope you all spread good love and good vibes. Londega said, we love your consistency. We're not annoyed by your face. Thank you very much. Morning, Kazi. Morning, Noni. Morning, guys. So today we are starting something new actually today. So we call it Thrive Thursday, but we are gonna get to it at 11:30. So please just stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. Please, 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 please. Yes, I love you guys. But then for now, we are gonna listen to Oscar Man. And yeah, we're gonna do that. Happy birthday, Jay. Okay. Happy birthday, Jay. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Itimaleng are. Kuara no sar dimri sabat Leeroy. You know Horo Crash. Hi, Itimaleng. How are you today? I hope you are fantastic today, Itimaleng. And thank you very much for that. She has a session at 12. Someone leave a okay. No problem, Sis Noni. And for those who don't know Sis Noni, she's our resident life coach here. So she helps where she can. And we very much appreciate her. Appreciate her for that. Good morning, Candice, Chrissy, Itumeleng. Thank you very much, Itumeleng. Yeah, man. So yeah. So while we wait, nah, I really hope you guys had a fantastic Valentine's Day, please. I didn't, but it's fine. It's okay. Not because I don't have a partner, but because I was really sick, actually. So I was like steaming the whole day. I was high, modulong, dizzy. Hey, man, but then now I'm a lot better. Okay, so my kids there share a great one. Fantastic. Shine, Lala. Shine very much. I hope Osimpo is not here yet. Who's that? How are you feeling, son? Yes, Candice, I'm a lot better. Thank you very much. How are you? And here's Anonymous, by the way.
I'm doing good. I'm great.
Let's listen to the radio.
Great. Let's hear the truth after I give you the house rules. Respect is the foundation of our conversation.
Just keep tapping the screen,
language. Refrain from any
guys, please, like, let's reach maybe my 15k and before 11. Let's reach my 15k, my like 20k likes. And please remember to keep like sending me roses, guys. I mean, I'm a good guy. Come on.
If you do not agree, we kindly ask for you to let us know so we can continue.
Abang findings no ni aski easy. Okay, so let's listen to the radio.
Thank you so much. Yes. All right. We're listening.
Okay, so I have been in a relationship for about a year and 8 months now.
Okay.
It has been great. We hit it off from day one. But in the past couple of months, I do not know what it is that has changed in me. He has done nothing wrong. He is very sweet. I get text messages. I'm complimented every single day. But for some reason, how I feel about him suddenly just changed.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anyone else. He has never done me wrong in any way. But somehow, how I feel about him just suddenly changed. I know that I love him. I'll do anything for him as a person. But as someone I'm in a relationship with, I just no longer have those romantic feelings, and I really don't know what's going on. Okay. We've spoken about it. I've tried, distancing myself, seeing each other less. And I'm talking about someone we used to spend every weekend together with. We did things together, had new experiences, and I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on. My feelings just changed. Even when it touches my hand, I just feel, I feel nothing. I don't feel what I know I should be feeling. I no longer have those butterflies. And there's nothing that happened that would make me feel this way. He's never cheated. He's never been rude to me. We've never even had an argument. But it's just my feelings just completely changed. And I've seen how it's destroying him. It has destroyed us and who we used to be. And I'd really love to go back to that. I'd really love that because for the first time, I really felt loved. I felt love where I never had to give anything for me to receive it, which is why it was so beautiful. And he still does that. It's just that I no longer receive it the way that I should. And I can see that it's discouraging him. And I really want to go back to that. I want to go back to what we were and who we were together. But I really don't know. I don't know if I need space alone. I don't know if we need maybe counseling together. But it's a space I really want to go back to.
Anonymous, quick one. You said, how long have you guys been together for?
Yeah, actually.
It's about a year and 8 months now.
A year and 8 months.
Okay, that's almost 2 years.
Do you live together?
No, we don't.
Okay, how often?
We live in the same town. He's 15 minutes drive away. So in a week, I'd knock off. We both work 7 to 4. So I'd drive to him. He'd drive up to my place, maybe once or twice during the week. Weekends, we are together from Friday till Monday morning. And we, in that space, in that bubble that we created for ourselves, we even forgot that we had friends. We would, see friends once in a while. 2 hours with friends was enough. We just wanted to be together. But suddenly it just switched up for me, and I don't know why.
This is interesting. I've never heard of someone's feelings turning off.
No, they doesn't.
Yeah.
Physically, what attracted you to him?
Physically, he is a good-looking man, but his spirit is the most beautiful. You just fall in love with the... I'm sorry. This is making me emotional.
Okay. Anonymous, let me share some gym conversations that we have as the guys, nah? And if there's anything that you don't like, you can stop me. Okay? We're gonna play a little game. No? So these gym conversations that we have with the boys, they always say, guys, you have to cheat on your woman a little bit. Just so to keep her on her toes, because if
what?
cheat on your woman, because when everything is going smooth, women get bored. Like, she has to at least feel that she can lose you. There has to be a little bit of dramanyana. Now, Anonymous, most relationships that have lasted, and I've got a lot of friends. Now, all the relationships that last are the ones where I know that the guy is cheating.
Okay.
Né? And those relationships are so happy. So, as men, sometimes at the gym, then I'm conflicted. I'm like, but if you love somebody, why should you cheat on them? Why should you make them distrust you? Why should you make them feel like they can lose you today?
I'm also lost.
And the craziest thing, Anonymous, né, is every single man that is great to their woman, they end up losing that woman. Or that wife ends up cheating because she got bored. So
Never looked at it that way.
yes, yeah. So Anonymous, my question to you is, if you were in that locker room, né? If you were in that gym change room with the boys, what advice or what would your reaction be to men that speak that way? Okay, just think about it, né?
Think about it. We'll come back and hear your thoughts. Don't forget that question. I'll repeat it for you after the news headlines. Stay on the line for us. Anonymous will be back. Here's Khopedi Dilokwe. News headlines.
Good morning to everyone who just came in right now. My name is Leroy, standing in for KG, and we just listened to the first half. Yeah, the Ask a Man. And I'm gonna choose to reserve my comment actually for now. But Anonza's been dating this guy for a year and a half now. So now, basically, her feelings turned off. But then she wants this to work, but then her feelings just went like load shedding, you know. So now it's like, guys, now how do I get that back? You know? Yeah, that. But anyway, let's just listen, cause hey, keep tapping the screen, then, guys. Please.
All right, it's 10:31. We've got Anonymous on the line. So if you're joining us right now, here's a bit of a summary so we're all on the same page. Anonymous, you correct me if I'm wrong anyway. So Anonymous and her partner have been together for about 18 months, and she says it's been amazing. Anonymous says it's the last couple of months her feelings for her partner have suddenly just changed, and she doesn't know why, because he has done nothing, absolutely nothing wrong. And the relationship is fine. There's no drama, there's no cheating, there's nothing. Anonymous doesn't know why she's feeling this way and wishes to go back to being in love with her partner again. Before we went to our news headlines, Naked DJ asked you, or should I say Quinton Masina asked you a very important question. If you were in the locker room, guys were chatting in the gym, and they were saying that you need to cheat on your partner. So the boredom, kind of gets erased. Cheat on your partner to zhuzh up the fire. What would your response have been?
Yeah, and remember, Anonymous, you basically giving advice to all the men that regard themselves as good men out there.
Good point.
I, for one, does not believe in cheating. I think, for me, it is a deal breaker for most relationships, especially nowadays. So I wouldn't advise that someone cheats. Definitely, I wouldn't.
But you guys get bored, Anonymous, and then you're like, ish, I don't know what it is about, my man, but everything is just okay. Anonymous, have you ever been cheated on before, or is this your first relationship?
Yeah,
Have you?
I have.
And?
I left the relationship.
Okay.
Because when the cheating happened, some men are so good at cheating, they hide it in a way that you don't suspect a thing. But when that happened, I was made to feel very small less of myself. So that is why I ended up walking away from that relationship, which is why I'm not into, or I wouldn't advise cheating at all, because if it then affects the other person.
Is he stagnant? Like he doesn't have plans. There's nothing. There's no little bit of excitement. He comes back home at 4:30 every day. He eats his pap and meat the same way. He doesn't complain. Business-wise, I'm studying because I want a promotion. This is where I see the family in the next 2 years. Maybe you want to move to a bigger home, but everything is stagnant. Why isn't there any excitement from him that's driving you away?
When it comes to that, professionally, we've both grown. We both got big promotions last year. We celebrated together. We actually pushed each other.
Guys were chatting with Jim, and they were saying that you need to cheat on your boss.
I don't know. Maybe I'm scared of commitments. I don't know. I'm really not sure. But the more plans he brings to the table for our future, the more I hope. Exactly.
Okay, there we go, Anonymous. Then you need to find out, why are you afraid? Why are you afraid of commitment? Why are you afraid of a good thing?
Maybe she's not used to good
we
things.
Speak about women here that are the ones that say, Ish, if Asan Shabi 100, like if he doesn't beat me, he doesn't love me.
Actually.
And where they get addicted to all these negative things, and it could be maybe even from childhood trauma, teenage trauma, dating. Where does this fear of commitment from you come from?
I think it comes from my parents' relationship and how things were before my father passed.
Okay.
We grew up, we were all born out of wedlock.
Okay.
And as we grew older, my parents were just perfect. Our idea of what a marriage is grew from what we saw from our parents. But only when we got older, we realized that mom was hiding a lot of pain from us. My dad was a great father, but looking at the things he did as a husband, I wouldn't marry someone like that. I wouldn't tolerate the things that my mother had to tolerate, for the sake of the kids. So I don't know, maybe the thought of getting into a marriage, maybe I think of that, that I'd have to put up this facade in public where I'm in a hashtag love lives here kind of situation.
Okay.
For the public, but behind
Anonymous,
all the fear comes from.
Yeah, Anonymous, we know where the fear comes from. So there's nothing wrong with you saying, babe, this is what's going on with me. I need some space to seek professional help, because those childhood traumas have now resurfaced. And so, Mizi, even I think in the last couple of days, we have been talking about these generational curses that keep on visiting us. And you know that that's the only thing you need to sort out, Anonymous. He loves you and he's willing to listen, and he will wait. Not only wait, but he'll help you with whatever you're going through. Okay? Just seek that professional help and talk to your man.
Because I really want us to be where we were. I know how great we are together, and I still want that to happen.
Okay.
All right. After everything that you've said, I'm just thinking what else could be, because everything that Naked has said is one of the things that could be a possibility. It doesn't mean it is what he has said. So you need to be truthful to yourself and say, okay, out of the 3-4 things that he said, which one is my truth? Ne? But also, it could happen that none of it is your truth. We just suggest it because we don't know each other. We're just basing it on what we've just heard from you. Ne?
Yes.
So, my take on this as well is I'll take another different direction as to there's certain things money degrees, success, material things can't buy. And it's called chemistry. And you cannot force chemistry. You can meet a guy who ticks all the boxes that you want. He's educated, he's successful, he's got a job, he's got money, he's good looking, he's caring, he's giving. But if the spark isn't there, it is just going to be a physical relationship.
Yeah.
So you need to also be honest with yourself with it. Damn, I liked everything about this guy. I wish there was this something that I felt for the guy. You know, sometimes we have chemistry with the wrong people. And that is why we also sometimes stay in toxic relationships, because there's that spark. So that's something about this person that really keeps your butterflies going, but they also fail in everything else that is needed in a relationship. And you wish he had that one thing that your ex had. That one positive part about your ex, or the one positive part about the person that you are truly. And if that spark is not there, you can have everything in the world, you will still feel the same. So you need to be bold enough and also to be honest enough with him. Because you could be everything that he needs or he wants in a relationship, but he could be everything that you don't feel in a relationship. And feelings, guys, feelings you cannot buy. Feelings. They say you grow to love somebody. No, we are forced to love somebody. You force it because that person has 90% of the physical things that you want. But if the spark is not there, guys, you might as well just call it quits. Because the spark is the reason, it's the thing that keeps you alive. It's the thing that makes you productive at work. It's the thing that makes the drive from home to work so amazing. You know, that person that gives you chills. That person when you see their name on the phone, come on. You know? Yeah. So if that's the reason why you think your feelings have suddenly changed, then you need to be honest with him and speak to him how you feel. And sometimes you might have to get to a point where you say, my man, you deserve better. I need to let you go. You know, because what makes you cry now is that this guy has invested so much in you, and also this guy has given everything to you. He's everything. He compliments you. He cares for you. He's present. He's emotionally available. We understand, but it's not the other way around.
Yeah.
With you. So it might be sometimes when feelings are not there, let's not force everything based on everything else that we are getting from the relationship. He's a good guy, you know, and he doesn't have to be. I don't think you are attracted to guys who mistreat you for you to stay, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's feelings. It's about feelings. Those feelings. So if you feel good, you are able to grow to love him. Then, and the reason is because of your traumas, then there's something to work on. But if the feelings are suddenly gone, not because of anything else, please let this guy go. He deserves better.
Anonymous's question was, how do I get back to where we were?
Yeah.
Anonymous, I appreciate that Naked is reiterating the question that you'd asked for assistance with. How do I get this back, right? For me personally, immediately when I heard you say, I don't feel the love anymore, I just imagined you going back to what made you fall in love with this person in the first place. Going back to day one. For me, is it perhaps that feeling? Why the attraction, the day of the attraction? Day one. Yeah. Why can't you go back to that feeling?
Yeah, let me say this now. I think a lot of people want instant gratification. Like, there needs to be fireworks today. And if there's no fireworks today, I'm in the wrong relationship. I think that's absolutely nonsense. You know, when two people sit down and they say they love each other, but a relationship is stagnant, and Anonymous says they have been talking. If she realizes that maybe it's certain things in the past that she was not happy with that are preventing her from reaching that next step, this is something that she should go and seek professional help for. Guys, last week Anonymous, last week Tuesday,
Yes.
if you called me and said, how do you feel about your girlfriend, I would have said, yo, uyangidina lo muntu angisamthandi. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But Anonymous, even though ungidinile Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I know that I love this person, and I know that I don't want to be with any other person but her. And then so I sit my baby down and say, there are certain things that I'm not happy with. Can we sort this thing out? Even if it's stuff that we cannot sort out and we realize that maybe we might need professional help with it, we do that. Yeah, well? And these things are discussed mutually. I also understand that my woman doesn't like me all the time because, you know, there might be certain things that I am not doing, loving her right, maybe for 2-3 weeks because I'm preoccupied with my own stresses, no? But when two people sit down and they say, let's try make it work, in my heart right now is broken. It's shattered into pieces. And therefore, I'm not loving you the way that I should love you, but I want to work on it. Then two people should work on it.
Thank you, Bob Masina.
So yeah, it's very
Thank you,
tough.
guys.
It's very tough. The difference with what Naked has just said is where we do have days where we don't like our partner, but we still love them. And I think we're missing the point with Anonymous. She does not feel the same way. It's not like her partner, I'm Dina, as in he did something. Those feelings were not provoked by what your partner did. Am I correct?
Yes.
Exactly. So we cannot confuse one day issue with your partner to something that you woke up feeling and realizing that I don't feel the same for this person anymore. And you've been pondering on it and thinking about it. So this is deeper than just not liking your partner. It's the feelings that are gone. You understand? And what hurts Anonymous, like I said, is because someone that is so good to her. But Anonymous, sometimes you have to let go of the things that you really care for, based on the longer you take, the more you are hurting this person. So if you have to be honest and decide two things. It's either forcing your feelings for him is like putting on makeup on a wound. Not even a bandage, makeup on a scar that it still hasn't healed. Because you're making it worse, it's going to be septic, or when you wash it off, it's back to the scar again. People are going to go, oh wow, you look great, but you know, 2 seconds later, you're going to have to wash it out. And you're the only person that's going to wash that face out. So what are you going to do with it is your question. You need to decide and be very honest. It's going to be a tough decision, but whatever you do, don't waste his time any longer.
I hear you.
Yeah, bosses.
Thank you very much.
I do.
Okay. Anonymous, do you genuinely hear every single word?
I do. And thank you very much for this.
We the grateful ones.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Anonymous.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing the safe space to be your haven for the moment, for the time. And if anything, take a listen to this.
Hey. Okay, right. Good morning, everybody. My name is LeeRoy, standing in for KG, and we just listened to Ask a Man, and we're gonna discuss it until 11:30.
After the update.
All right. Thank you very much, Sister
Hey.
Augustine. Please mute your mic there, Lala. Thank you very much for that. Actually, I will appreciate that. So yeah, Kunje, like, where do we start, guys? Flip. Okay, just a quick recap, ne? So Ananza has been with this guy for about a year and a half, ne? So like again, like the whole relationship was fire. It was great, like nothing wrong. He's the perfect guy. Then a few months ago, her feelings just switched off. Yeah. So now she's kind of frustrated, got like hasa mufila, you know. So now she's like, guys, how can I work to actually like just get the spark back, you know? So yeah, happy she mentioned back in that her parents like relationship looked like okay, looked perfect. So I know she later like found out that her father was a great father but a horrible husband to their mother. So now that kind of scarred her as in like here and there, you know, as in like when it comes to relationships, little commitment, a little, you know, bargaining and loads of. So that's what we are going to be discussing for the next 40 minutes actually. So before we start now, let me remind you guys that like this is a very like safe space for people. We do not we do not bash each other. To respect each other. You can disagree or who said what, but like let's be very mindful of like what we say because we like we are all human here. So let's just respect each other. So before you guys actually put in your 50 rands, your 2 sets here, let me just play this for you quickly. Then we can start the discussion.
Opinions expressed in this podcast
sorry. I suck, my bad.
Views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Listener discretion is advised. So let's be kind to each other. You will be given 5 minutes to actually like state your opinion. Happy, you only speak when you are given the chance to speak, please. There's no bashing, there's no rasa-rasing here, nah? Right, guys? Right. So let's start at the bottom with our Rakhari. Sis Sabs, how are you?
Good morning, buddy. How are you?
I'm much better, thank you very much. So you know what you say, Gwen, because hey, you know, I like your comments, hey.
Infatuation.
Yeah, that's another thing that I
Only
feel.
one word to this. The fact that she is sitting here saying, I no longer get butterflies. Guys, there's one thing that people are not aware of. People are so infatuated half of their relationship and they don't realize it. You are still looking for butterflies and sort of real problems when like a relationship is made out of a lot. Like a relationship can mereko, and when you are sitting here looking for butterflies, and the fact that she says that this man has never done anything, this man is loving this man, like in short, from where I'm sitting, she said that this man is a beautiful man and she's messing him up. We always out here making noise. The other day, I think day before yesterday, one of the ladies in the panel came and said, men don't realize when they do this, they do what, and they mess us up. What do we do now? What are we doing? We have a few good men left, and what are we doing to them? I feel like women are always quick to shout the loudest, climb the highest building and say, and like you're saying, no bashing. And bash men. We label men, we point at men, we do all these things to poor men, not that they poor, but for now we'll just say they poor because of this one good guy. And like honestly, like if you remember, I think that one lady one day before, and she was saying how we are, how men are messing us up and treating us, and we go through so much because of men. And Asel said, nah, we also have to take accountability because we choose to stay. But this woman is saying this is a beautiful man, and what is she doing to him? So we don't have good men, but we are messing them up. And when we get bad men, we are still complaining. What do women really want? This woman, Lee, is infatuated, number one. Number two, I'm not going to disregard what she's saying about her family, about her parents' marriage. You know, the type of person that they had. Guys, o tlo nyaka gore re anege di-dirty laundry tsa semagiti on social media. We are not saying that our fathers were the greatest husbands, and so now the poor guys must come into our lives and suffer for the actions of our fathers. What are we saying? So now I must get Lee. Lee's a DJ nyana, cute face with this little cute stuttering, yeah? And Lee must now suffer because of what my dad did to my mom. It's not my business. Her business with her father, she mentioned that her father was a great father. Her business with the father ends there. That's where the line is, and it's done. Uguti, what happened between the father and the mother? That was her mother's business, but her mother still decided to stay until they were separated by death. End of part one. Her business with the father was done. So now this woman, she says, what must I do? You can't, guys, we are not machines. You can't turn yourself on and turn yourself off. You know? And sometimes one thing we also don't realize, I can be in love with the idea of Subs and Leroy instead of being in love with Leroy. She's in love. She says, we used to do this together. We used to come. The idea, Ndwana. The idea. I used to drive to his place, and he would drive to my place, and then we'd spend time with friends, but we actually love spending time together. Lo is in love with the idea. She is in love. She just never loved him. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but I now what I'm picking up, I am saying she was infatuated, number one, and number two, she is in love with the idea of being with this guy, and the idea of this guy being a great guy. Yes, this guy's a great guy, but this guy is not what she is looking for. The fact that now she must recharge herself and plug a generator on more asili load shading. There's no spark, there's nothing. Usomizi said a mouthful, and we should have closed the show after Usomizi. Here, there's nothing. She must just let the poor guy go. And like Uvi said, before this guy mess her up, she must just let him go. And she must go look for a bad boy if she's looking for a bad boy. And that's just my 2 cents.
And that was the resident Rakhari, guys. She says it exactly like it is. Hapotapot. Hey man, yeah, Sabs, you know what? Like, thank you very much for that. Actually, maybe she's just infatuated, so now like reality hit her. So now she's like, oh my god, shit, in the guys, what, you know? But hey man, yeah. Thank you very much, Sabs. We have a new person in town. Sis Sunshine. How are you? Like, this is the first time I see you here.
Yes, it is my first time. Bow, 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 bow. Hi guys, how are you? So I'm also alive. So a friend of mine called me this morning. I wasn't actually listening to the show. I just want to be clear. So now I'm going through TikTok, and then I see this listening to Ask a Man, and I'm like, okay, let me just tune in because my friend just called me and like, hey dude, just listen to this girl, Uti. So it's my own opinion. Number one, when we meet, when we come ukuthi sihlangane siba ama-two parties, I need to tell you who I am. You need to tell me who you are. I need to tell you how I want to be loved. You need to tell me how you want me to love you. That's number one thing that I find us as women sifela guma relationships amaningi, because we go with he's a man is supposed to love me. And we're both in this. We need to love each other. We are here to love each other. And as isikhathi masihamba sizogrowa izinto ezi-different. Uzopick up something from okhule nayo kini, so ufuna ukuyithatha uyenze eyakho emshadweni wakho or in your relationship, and which is totally wrong. I think this girl, I'm not going to go too much into what's happening because I did not hear the full story, but I'm just putting my 2 cents. You know what, this girl needs to let this guy go before it's too late, because uyamdamaja. Number one, uhleli nomuntu, you, when you're preparing yourself to leave, but that person is preparing ukukushada. What's going to happen the next day? This guy magathi, will you marry me? To show good to, you know, it's good abafana vele aba genuine. I've been there. I've messed up one of the guys, and I take accountability. Good to, you know what, I was one of the ladies that, yay, that broke a man, and said, you know what, and even if kubantu mabangibuza ukuthi what happened to you and to this guy, I'd be like, no, I was at fault. I was at fault. You can't be labeling people and saying, no, he's perfect. So if he's perfect, that means the problem is with you. And you can't be in a relationship if the problem is with you. There's a say that says you need to start loving yourself before you love someone else. How are you going to love me if you don't love yourself? If you come into this marriage with ikhwama zagini ukuthi ugogo wakho wayenzani wayenzani wayenzani. That's why thina bantwana abaningi angeke size sithole umendo oqinile, because we're still labeling imendo yethu phezu kokuthi mina ungamami wahlala indoda yakhe imthela ngamanzi abilayo ebusweni.
Hey.
So, umamako, yes, your mom. This is a different generation. Who are you? What plans do you have for yourself, for your future? Thank you. Like, what are you trying to build? Like, what are you trying to build? Who are you trying to build? Because it has to start with you. That's why ngithi mina sifuna ukuthi mina ngithanda ukucuddle, yena he doesn't like cuddling. Did you tell him? Like yesterday, bekuyi Valentine. Khona abantwana like mina, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and I didn't even bash abanye abantwana ukuthi hey nina in you don't know the information I don't celebrate it because that's me. He knows. If he was the type of person a big I celebrate because that's how he wants to be loved, I was gonna meet him halfway. Because that's what he wants. And what I want, I tell them, you know what, I'm going to do half for you. But for me, let's just not, because I'm not that person. That's why this girl, she knows at the end of the day, this lady, njengoba she's stepping up, athi, this guy is so perfect, this guy is so beautiful, this guy is so what. There must have been something that triggered something with this girl. It's either this girl went outside and she figured it out to go to, you know what, this guy is not for me. Remember, thina bafazi ngiyakwazi ukucheata maqeda ngenze wena umuntu wrong. I can definitely do that. I can definitely go outside. Ngibone ukuthi, you know what, I'm actually happier outside. This is what I want. Because bakhona amantombazana bafuna ukudonswa ngeyinwele. Bakhona sikhona, no sikhona. Isinge sikhona, ngiyaxolisa sikhona. Yeah, I understand sikhona ukuthi ngidonse ngeskipa, man. That's the type of love that I want. You know, this is the type of love that I want. Bakona abo 5 roses. No, just give me roses. I'm gonna be okay. You know. So
put up there, my sunshine, because we, you know, as in like, yeah, we are just here with like more people. But then, yeah, like, the last 10 seconds quickly.
yeah, but you know what? I'm not bashing out anyone, but this girl should just let this guy go before amoshe omunye umuntu, because this guy uzothi mahlana nenye intombazana angasafuni ukumthanda because of the experience ayimoshelwe. It's this girl. That's what we do, Tina abafazi, or with other men siyamoshelana, and then when you have to move to the next person, you can't because you're afraid of what happened in the past. So this guy she must just let go of him so that azoba at peace. Naye azoba right. She must start with herself first. She needs to love herself from home.
And Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Sis Sunshine. You are very much welcome to stay here because we are going to have another session at 11:30. So
No
you can chill, you
problem.
can leave. It's fine. It's cool. So yeah, man. Like just to spice it up, then actually, you know, like what I've noticed about most ladies, yeah, they make this the fantasy perfect working kind of relationship within their head. You know? So now when one isn't like one thing like doesn't really go like the way they see it here, they tend to just and then like leave the whole thing, or maybe like get working kind of the load shading stuff. So now let's and then like let's be more realistic now, guys. For the prize, and like there's no such a thing yaka a perfect relationship, guys. Regardless, you're gonna hate me, you're gonna love me, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, but like what's more important, Kewari, are you willing to like make it work? So like let go of hey love lives here fantasy as in like hey social media relationship. Be real with yourself first, then those things will come naturally. That's just my opinion though. It's fine. Sis Noni, okay, do you mind if I put you last?
Oi, I need to prepare for a session though.
Oh, okay, it's fine. You can let it rip, my sister.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, the lady that just spoke now, what she said is very valid. There are women who, as much as it's not natural, who like that type of treatment. It's not a natural thing. It's not a normal thing. It's actually a symptom of trauma. But yes, it is very valid that there are women who don't know what to do in a situation where the love is, it's pure love, it's true love, it's healthy. They don't know what to do with a healthy relationship. In terms of Anonymous, I think I agree with the people who are saying she must leave this guy because obviously she's ruining him, she's not good for him. I just want to add that, did she consider whether they are physically, emotionally, financially, intellectually compatible, and is she attracted to him in all of those levels, because that's very important. And for all of us, Nje, to have a healthy relationship, there has to be an attraction and a compatibility in these areas. And someone also mentioned how people need to be loved. It's very important that you know a person's love language. So, and exactly, does she communicate her love language to this guy? And also, I was just thinking, is there a possibility that maybe Anonymous had needed some validation, and when this guy was pursuing her, and when the relationship was just at the beginning, she was looking for that validation and she got it. So now that she is feeling valid, there's no longer a need for this guy. That could also be a possibility. She could also be
Yeah.
experiencing some kind of imposter syndrome, that she might be scared she's going to fail in a long-term relationship because maybe she's never been in a healthy long-term relationship. It takes courage to love and to receive love. So maybe she's never experienced or seen a healthy relationship, and so she's sabotaging it before she's rejected. So she's maybe just looking for ways to reject it first, so that at least the script has changed this time. Since she's now validated, the script has changed. She's now messed up the relationship, but at least she can put it in her books that she was able to find a good man. And that's something that she needs to work with therapy, with a therapist. Definitely they can help her with that, because like I said, it's not, as much as we all want to be in a beautiful healthy relationship, it takes a lot of maturity and courage to sustain that relationship and to consistently make that choice, because ungathola ukuthi their love was just umlilo wamaphepha, and maybe she's even used to it and she's comfortable with umlilo wamaphepha, but now, you know, it's a true love, it's a very slow burning fire, and she doesn't know maybe how to deal with this slow burning fire. She might not even see herself as a wife, and she's just scared about all of this. Will his family accept her? Is she really good enough for him? There might just be all of these thoughts that are overwhelming her. And you know, when even if a person is depressed, no matter how much love you'll give them, it's going to be very difficult for them to feel happy and to feel that love and to receive that love. So I do strongly recommend that Anonymous goes for therapy so that she can deal with whatever issue she's really going through. And yeah, I would advise that she leaves this guy. If she doesn't go for therapy, she must just leave this guy and work on herself, though. She definitely has to work on herself. And yeah, that's my 2 cents, guys. I wish I could stay long, but I'm a little bit busy. But I am going to stay at least until 11:30.
And
while I'm also multitasking.
no, Sabi, you know what, ne? You literally like just gave us 1 million right now. You see, like you said, as in like the whole plate full, actually. And guys, that was Sis Noni, our resident life coach. So if you need some working, some therapy nyana there, like you need to, as in like you need help, just reach out to her. And she's not free, by the way. She's not free. She's a professional, but she can really help you a lot, actually. And thank you very much, Sis Noni. Thank you very much. You are very much appreciated, guys. You know what, before we go to DJ, please help me reach 50K, guys. Come on, please. Before 11:30, at least, like, you know, just, I mean, like, come on, guys. I mean, like, Roses Nyana, you know, please. I love you guys. Come on now. And thank you very much. Wait, DJ. Yo, DJ Kaya, good morning. It's DJ Kaya's network is very dizzy. Wait, DJ.
Can you hear me? Yeah, go to Braga. How are you?
I know Fede Braga. You're new here, nah?
Oh, it's my second time here. I've been here before.
Okay. It's again like born. Welcome.
Yes. Papa.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. You know, this topic is very much topics that I like to talk about with anybody I talk about relationships. So, Keratile, what Rakadi said and what Noni said about this particular case. So, I feel like Anonymous needs to have a proper understanding or understanding of how relationships work in terms of psychologically. So, you know, maybe she might believe Uguti honeymoon phase is something alluring. Why you must be there, you know, it must be there, you must be feeling butterflies. But I don't believe her butterflies actually dictate whether the love is no longer there or what, because it's something that we need to reignite. Even at church, there's revivals. So people need to really understand so that you don't end up finding yourself thinking, oh, there's no longer butterflies. I'm meeting somebody at work and I'm slowly getting butterflies. That means you're loving that person or anything like that. So she needs to really understand, or everybody needs to understand what they like and what they really want for a marriage. There's some things that a person might like in passing, and then now some of the things are really what is important for a relationship. Let me make an example. I've once worked at another province, and then I'd hear a guy complaining that women are saying they don't want a guy who doesn't drink alcohol because he talks too much.
Oh, come
So
on.
and now I'm asking myself, so that belief, hence I say we need to analyze beliefs that we have around relationships. So that belief, fine, you can want what you want, but how is it benefiting you in a space of a relationship? You need to be focusing on, is this guy caring enough about your well-being as a person, and so on and so forth. The chemistry also means that so yeah, Rakari was right. I think the lady was in love with the idea of being with a guy of that type. And hence I said, when I started, she needed to understand psychological, or pila pila, is she really in love with certain things, or udi wanna fela go social media one one. So it's just something eye warning in passing, but it's not really what she wants. Oh, so yeah, man, that's just my understanding of this whole thing. So I really believe in understanding her pila pila. Dilo tse o di nyakang for a relationship, what you want for a relationship, where did you get that belief for a relationship should be like that? And that belief, how is it serving a relationship? Wa ntlhaloganya, e o leng mo yona. You cannot just go with things tse e le goreng you don't really understand you to sa ka eng mo relationship wa ntlhaloganya.
Yeah. Ne, but ne happy you might find Hori. She has no example. You're the perfect love, no? The perfect
Yeah,
love. Now,
yeah,
so Hana reference point. So now like it's how to maneuver this
yeah,
like
yeah. It's possible. And so then she ended up having bits and pieces maybe from Ghostrating and elsewhere. Wa ntlhaloganya.
hey, love lives here. And it's like, oh, okay, so now like this is love or no? Can you know?
Exactly, but I think also in that regard, let's say a person has two parents and then idolize her. Let's say it's a woman who's saying, "No, I want a husband who can be like my father," but you don't really know your father in terms of a relationship setup. So hence I say, really think about these things. Or okay, onyaka monna wa tshwana le papa, but do you really know how your father is? Wa ntlhaloganya? You
Yeah,
really know in a relationship setup. You can say maybe if I kono ba caring nyana ka mokgwa, but okay, it's fine. We get that one. Wa ntlhaloganya? So also talk. I believe in also sharing with elders, understanding hore bona ba bona hore in a relationship what works for them, and also think hore can you use one of those approaches. One. Yeah, man.
I know. I can. You know what? Ne? You said a mouthful, actually, brother. You
Yeah.
made me think about it more. Actually, maybe I a reference point, guys. So now, hi, it's a horror because I know it's a honeymoon phase, fell. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
As in like try to rima bra. Which again, like you must have water the DNA cement, tele santa. But again, so I know like I wanna like but again like right yeah, no more long and then this that so
Yes.
yeah man kind of things we lost Parkman kind of since Augustine now. Let me try to get back but then Kaya, thank you very much for your input, Braga.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
So Braga. So guys, you know what now? Yeah, okay. So while we wait for Sister Horabu with us. Oh, she actually Mohabu. So here's my young two cent Nyana day actually, right? Okay. She has good intentions. I mean, you know, what, clearly. So now it's just that you see, like I said right now, maybe she doesn't have a like reference point to a good relationship, happily how to keep the fire burning, you know, like 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 nobody showed her or no, you must go get petrol, then you pour in here for the car to keep moving. So I know, like what I would say to her, ke hore, go to a therapist nyana, and like just like work more on yourself, actually. Learn how you respond to some things, and how you take in, as in like this or this or this or that, then how you can actually like make it work. Because now this really sounds like a me problem, no, as in like not a we problem. So like some self-development is actually needed, actually, to work more on yourself, so that you can be like a better partner for your partner. Gape learn to communicate more effectively, I think, because I doubt she actually spoke about this with him, actually. But then gape, I really commend her for actually, as in, like just speaking about her. It's a guy's born. Motho o ka mo rata bosirase, he's the most amazing person ever. Mare anong, me, I don't know how to do this thing, guys. But again, kind of like one thing happened actually, like that I just realized, actually. Most people think that, like once we have love, then like the whole relationship, it's again like get a honeymoon phase. We need to learn to come to reality when it comes to relationships, guys. There will be days where you hate your partner to the core. There will be days you want him here the whole night and stuff. But then what do we need to learn? Ke gore, love doesn't keep the relationship. Your decision actually does. Okay, cool. Maro, she's a gym freak. What's she's forcing me gore reno di shake re eng eng. Nna ke nyakela beer mare. Like me, I'm gonna as in like choose to stay with, as in like with her, because I enjoy being around her. More than her annoying me, she makes me happy. So this is more of like a decision thing. Or are you willing to actually stay as like with this and this and this and that, with like this person? So let's be more realistic, like when you get more the relationship. And that's how I'm gonna close it. So we have two more people. Okay, our Marosori as keys. You Scabby, come down. So we have 10 minutes to spare, and two more people, 5 minutes each, quickly. Let's start with Sis Nono. Sis Nono, what's up? Nyapila sis.
Maybe I'm alone here. Guys, do you know how scary it is to commit to someone?
Yeah.
It is. It's very scary. Like, you can even go to an extent of just sabotaging that relationship because you are scared. It can happen. Ne? But for me, with Anonymous, is maybe she has commitment issues, but I don't agree with everything everyone said here, except for life coach. Ne? You can be in love with someone and that person can overwhelm you with their love.
Yes.
And then you end up feeling like you don't love them anymore, but it's just that you are overwhelmed. You don't know how you're feeling at that time. Ne? And the most, like a lot of people get into relationships. A lot of people get into relationships because of selfish reasons. Like I, for one, will never ever, because based on my experience, because you guys know my like my backstory and stuff, I will never get into a relationship with someone who wants to settle down ever again, because it was selfish of me to get into a relationship with someone like that, knowing very well that I will never get to, get to where they want to be. Actually, I can never. If you tell me, if I meet you and then you say when your future plans involve marriage and kids, I'm sorry, I am leaving, because I'm not there. You understand? And people always fail to tell people what they want in relationships. Like, for instance, yes, Anonymous has all her childhood traumas. Yes, she needs to go for therapy, but she needs to be truthful to herself and say, I'm leaving this relationship because this is what I do not want now. Good guys, when you meet a good guy and you break up with them, it will break you. It will just, izokushaya kabuhlungu kabi, because the next person you meet, akudlale ngawe, you will like, is that good guy? But forgetting that when you didn't want, everything that the good guy wanted for your future. So for me, my advice to Anonymous would be just leave. Yes, go for the therapy, but leave. There's no need for you to stay there for your own selfish reasons ever. And I love the fact that she did say, Wuti, this guy is good, as long as the next, and they are happy. But you can get overwhelmed in a relationship. I've been there, I know. You get overwhelmed by this cuteness, by this kindness, by this everything, the love that you're getting, and it's new to you. You don't understand what it is. You understand? So you get overwhelmed, and then you feel like you do not love that person anymore, or you just need space because it's so overwhelming.
You don't know how to maneuver it now. You're like,
Exactly,
shit,
you
man,
don't
like,
know,
hit them,
because
Angela.
but you said, you're like, how can't what is happening? Like it doesn't make sense. That's why it's fine, Shem. She needs to go and deal with the childhood traumas based on the fact that she said Ubaba kebanga umuntu onjani and all of that. But then she will just need to leave the relationship, honestly. She will need to. It's not nice to break someone else's heart. Also, she's breaking her heart while in the relationship, because she was also crying, because Ufia emotional, because she's thinking, this is a good guy, what am I going to do now and stuff. So that is my thing.
Thank you very much, sis Nono. So I don't know, guys. Sis Nono, she's a distant aunt, Isn't like, isn't like that one you see after like my 10 years. I had like a Range Rover, like GG. That's sis Nono. Yeah, but yeah, man. Like me, I would say,
Like,
Echo, thank you very much. So me, I would say, like she should stay and work more yourself. Then chances are that this relationship might work. Like this might be the best thing actually you can do for yourself. So the best way you can work more this relationship, to work on yourself first. Make sure you are enough for your partner. But then, hey, born a rich aunt, we see you. And thank you very much. And our next guy is gone now. Where is he? Okay. Okay, Sharp is gone. Taco, you have 4 minutes to 5 minutes. So you can talk there quickly because I have to run quickly.
Good morning, everyone, and the host.
Speak,
Mr. Makoya, where are you? Oh, I don't have much to say. I just wanted to bring us into attention that we have once had a similar problem last year, I think, where a lady called in and was saying she who used to be in the abusive relationship. Now she got another guy who is good. A guy is good, is treating her nice, like a lady, and now she's getting bored because now the guy is not beating him. The guy doesn't push him. The guy doesn't push her. The guy doesn't have the argument with her. So when we come to today's problem, it is the same as that, because now if you are used to a certain way of treatment and now you're no longer getting the certain way of treatment, you see things in a different way, which is very wrong. So I think to secondment everyone who said Anonza need a problem, Anonza need a counseling or a session, I am also seconding that Anonza need a professional help, because now you cannot blame another someone to be good. You will end up dumping another person because they are good. So Anonza needs to resolve herself first before she date again. I think that will be my submission.
Oh, and thank you very much, Saya. You know what, ne, like ga ka go utlwa sentle ne, but then like what I picked up here, like, ne, you said that she should just work more on herself, ne? Like basically that.
Say again, Leroy.
No, Kare, like ga ka go utlwa sentle, but then you said something like she should do better for herself, something like that.
Yes. Anonza need to work on herself first before she become into, or she engage, she date again, because now she is making other people's, she's making her problem, or she's making other people, she's blaming other people for her own problems now, because now it will end up being like you are dumping someone because they are good. How can you dump someone because they are good? Everyone out here is looking a good relationship and a good partner, but now when you find a good partner, now you are blaming them that they are good. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, bro, you know, and like they are very spirit. You know, like they are very special people out there. Hey, but hey, we just accept them like that, and then we try to help where we can. You know. But then, thank you very much, Mr.
Yes.
Taiko. Please
All
mute your
right,
mic.
all right, all right.
We are welcome.
Can you please drop me?
Oh, all right, chap chap. So yeah, fam. So we are done with Parakinkana, the Anonza story there, right? So basically, we are saying, Lala, you need help for yourself, because now you're gonna fumble like a really good bag here, because you don't know who you are now. When you just see the love lives here, so now like that's your idea of a perfect relationship. I'm like, no, Lala, it doesn't work like that. Do more for yourself, then you'll see these things like manifest naturally when you are being 100% with yourself, le the partner you're with. And sivala kanjalo namhlanje. Guys, ngicela ama-like too. Guys, come on, man. I'm like, call 100K nyana at least. Come on, man. Please, guys. I mean, like, anyway, I don't know, like, maybe I'm not KG, so it's okay, it's fine. KG, chill. Chill. Blow my fam. So yeah, guys. So now we are moving to another segment of our shows, which we call Talk to Me into Anna. So like, this is where we actually come together and we help each other however we can. And like, let's say you have a social problem, or maybe like a mjolo problem, or maybe like a mental problem, you can come here. Like, there's a very safe space. We are good people, and if we find like somebody who's very mean, who's very, like, very nasty, we are gonna delete you very fast. We are good people here, so like, we just help each other. We just like people. So today, KG gave me his topic actually to actually like bring it here. So this would be actually like really cool, né? So now, for a change, né? Today we're not gonna speak about Mjolo or Mangu delusional, Mangu cheetah, Mangu wala. But today, we are gonna start something new, something very refreshing. So this is gonna be like a weekly thing. So we're gonna call it Thrive Thursdays. That starts today. So now we're gonna be speaking of what are you thriving at, like barking kind of like work wise, maybe socially, maybe like personally, like what do you thrive at that you can help like people do it, so like let's say you're good at your job, so now there is there's a person here who actually needs help, like with that. So now you advise them however you can from your personal experience, like what you went through, like maybe your plugs, or maybe like there's a job opening there and there, and then like there's a person who yeah. So that, so now they like so today's one key. Okay, wait, let me get my notes quickly. What makes you thrive more your like workspace that you think others can learn from you? Now, like happy beyond the workspace, maybe your talent, like maybe you are good with numbers, maybe you are like a graphic designer like me, maybe you are good at like being like a like life coach, like what are you good at that you think you can help the next person with, Happy, what's advice you would give to somebody who would want to be more your like work field, or maybe yeah, that field, right? So let me start with me. So you guys can request to come in here. Actually, let's share some some good stories actually. So like just request to come in, please. Okay, Shapre, let's reach 55K likes, because when I want to love the, so please, okay, Shapre, like 50, 55 at least. Thank you. Just keep doing this to your phone. This. Thanks. So yeah. So let me start with me. Then Sunshine will be next. Then you guys can come through, request. So one of my main jobs, okay, like my main job actually, I'm a graphic designer. So whatever like nice things you see here from Akoya, that's all me. And this is a talent actually. So I never really went to school for it, like next Federe. So for me, it was just a thing of like yearning to want to learn how to, as in like make those billboards, like branding, the McDonald's and KFC, like how to do that. So now that was what kind of pushed me, but that wasn't very smooth sailing actually, like because it's been about like 15 years now, I think. Yeah, as in like me doing this. Uh, I've been, hey man, I've been homeless. And I know it's a bit cliche, guys. For oh my god, like no, I was homeless and I'm living in my car. No, but then like there were those situations where you really felt like giving up, okay, like me that is. But then because I really love like designing actually, and like things, I just kept on like moving, and like networking with people, as in like here and there, like going to events like body black labo and body like market shares, like meeting more creatives. Then I got my help like that, like moving and moving and moving. Then when God sees your progress, he tends to give you like a young boost here and there. So like that's what basically got me to where I am today. So today I'm you can say professional, marinje like social like you must have a degree on a professional. Maria man. So basically just go for what you want, you know. Learn uh learn patience, self-discipline, no? Sorry. Learn self-discipline and have that the positive thing as in like to say, oh, you know what, whether dark or blue, like me, I'm going there actually. Let there's like a Microsoft mfana bona tlhomona working kana Microsoft Word le publish ma bra nja kana ke khotla ma bra, you know, and like not knowing like what the hell I'm doing, but there's a line there, there's words there, and then you know, and like just making it happen. So like just basically consistency, you know, whether dark or blue or black or white, just keep moving, learn as much as you can, you know, and do not let the world, as in like, you know, I'm like pressure you hore when I want a degree, or like you ain't shit. Hore hey when now you don't have degrees, so now like you won't be able to do this and do that and do that. I mean, like, just take, you know, like, just look at me, you know, you can do it. Just as long as you are like fully determined or okay, fair, of it. You know, you're gonna like network as much as you can, and eventually you get where you want to be. Because I remember last year, last week actually, we were having like a similar conversation. Then I mentioned like as in like now, I am okay. I am living my high school dream now. Literally, when was it? 10 years ago. This was my vision. Okay, go ya Gauteng, go networker, go nna ke le one working from home, have my own show, my own as in like connections and big clients and whatever. 10 years later, that's exactly what it is now. So passion, hard work, patience, determination. Learn as much as you can, network as much as you can, travel as much as you can, and like make sure you get there. And like when you are not there, you must work harder again, you know. You are gonna get burnt out here and there, but then you just need to stop by the filling station, it's like just get some petrol, move. But then yeah, basically that. So yeah, man, this is where I thrive, and that's how I got here, and that's what you can take from me. If you want more connections here and there, you can DM me here, and then we can help you to where we can, however we can. Anyway, yeah. So you guys can come through. Let's share your stories, and yeah, man, let's hear. This is Sunshine. So
You make me sound so old, Sister and Shine.
yeah, so you people, you know, whether you're young or old, the season.
Yeah, no, I get it. At least sunshine is okay, because, it's just there.
Some people might
So,
read that wrong, but anyway,
pardon?
some people might read that very wrong. Okay, like Hello, my sunshine. Or, I'm like, no, cause so. I'm basically here.
I know, man. Oh, look at you. You reached your 50. Yay.
Hey, thank you very much. Now, like, just, yeah, morning. Anyway, yeah, good.
Yeah. Um, I think I'm still trying to figure it out, Uguti. What am I striving for or at? What am I good at? But I've got a radio voice. I've been working at a certain store for 8 years and I've been ponting. I've been uh let me make it like team announcement, a certain
Oh,
consultant please report to, I am so good at that, and I would find like customers were
the
like, why
intercom
don't
lady.
you, pardon?
You are the intercom lady.
Yeah.
Announcement. You're like, oh, yeah.
I am. Oh, wait. I was that person. I was working for a company and I was that lady. And I was so good. I would
Mm,
get customers that would be like, you need to go apply for airports jobs where you can just, and I'm like, oh, thank you, like,
mm.
and more especially it would be white people recognizing the voice that they'll be like, was that you? Did you really say that? And I'll
Look
be
at
like,
that.
yeah, so
Mm,
please contact to help me get into the punting industry.
mm.
I'd really appreciate that. And basically, I'm a spiritual person. I am, life has been so bad. Life has, I don't want to give it power now because that's what happened. And right now, I am looking forward to better days. And I am trusting in God to lead me to something good, to his promises. Remember, he gave us all the promises and everything. Like you, on right now, you are enjoying the promises that God gave you. That you are where you wanted to be, and I'm afraid of me jumping into izinto ezingabekelwanga mina, because the other time I heard Umoshe said, not everything that shines is gold. And iyale yangibamba kancane ukuthi kunezinto esizijampelayo sabantu, thinking that vele ezethu, kanti sometimes, hence I said I'm a spiritual person, sometimes imimoya emibi can bring izinto phambi kwakho so that you can lose what you really have, so that you can lose everything, you can lose yourself in that line as well. And it normally takes time for one to up and recognize ukuthi yay, ngiceda ukuthola into bekungase yami. And ngaleso sikhathi uyacrasha, you will crash, because leyo nto vele it was meant ukuthi izovala iminyango elifini yakho. It was meant ukuthi, you know what, whatever that was meant for you ungayitholi ngaleso sikhathi. And it goes back to inconsistency vele. I'm definitely agreeing with you. Uthole thina ngithi kumele sithandaze, ukhuleke, ucele enkosini ukuthi hey baba, yazi nihlapula la maketlang lanka, like cha nje yonke le nto le. And then 2 days, 3 days, you pray for a breakthrough. The next day awusathandazi, the next day awusathandazi. Siyeke siyake endleleni, umuntu avele ashiye endleleni thinking ukuthi, you know what, kule 3 days engithandazile ungizwile uSomandla, uzwile yonke into engiyidingayo, kanti uyeka vele lana kuhlapuka khona. Wena ma
Mm,
uyeka kanti kuyahlapuka, and
mm,
then uya-understand ukuthi uyazimoshela. At the end of the day, ngikhuluma nge-experience. I don't want to say it's my life, but it's my life. It's what I'm literally going through and realizing ukuthi man, i-consistency iyasibulala sabantu, iyasibulala kakhulu, because kunezinto engabe kudala sazivuna, but because asikho consistent and we are waiting for umhlaba ukuthi uvuleke and then siyangena and then, but I am a spiritual person. What people can gain from me, I prefer not to pray for people. I always tell people to pray for yourself. Ayikho into powerful njengokuthi wena uzikhulekele, because you're gonna ask me to pray for you. I don't pray with the same heart le wena obuzothi mawuthandaza ngayo ufinyelele la ufuna ukufika khona. I will pray. I'm like, Father God, now magoya lana uthi ucela ibhizinisi, sicela simvulele iy'nhlanhla zakhe, iy'ngeniso zakhe zimkhanyisele. Angeke ngifike kwisithunywa sakho esi-certain because esakho. Kunabantu abazothi uma basikhulekela ukuthi yazini uNkulunkulu wami, hey, vala laphayana kuvaleke, because angifuni ukuthi wena ukhanye. Uyabona? So I you know what, ngifuna uku-instilla one thing ebantwini ukuthi please stop asking people to pray for you. Stop asking people to pray for you. Stop fucking mawubona lezi zinto lezi zabo sangoma zabo prayer wathi so uyafaka, please pray for me. Ezinye izinto zihamba nama-evil spirit. Hence kushiwo somewhere eBhayibhelini ukuthi bayobonakala abeqiniso nabamanga at the end of the day. So we need to stand firm because you are the Holy Spirit. Remember, uNkulunkulu lives ngaphakathi kwakho. That's why mawuthandaza uthi in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit that lives ngaphakathi kwakho. Because in the Bible it says uyala wakuphefumulela. Ukubumbile ngedowo and then wayenzani wakuphefumulela. And it does say that I knew you before you were formed. So what makes you think ukuthi namhlanje mangizoguqa ngedolo angeke angizwe, but uthe he knew me before I was formed. So people, that's what I am sharing today, Guti. Please pray for yourself. That's why that's the power of the tongue. Pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. Ubone imisebenzi ayikho, but kube nesikhathi la uhlala khona ujula and say uNkulunkulu wami, you know what, ekhaya siyahlupheka, ekhaya bayaloya, ekhaya bayenzani. uNkulunkulu khona ubhekile. He's not a fool. He is waiting for sometimes umele wena vele ukuthi uzo-athaka amagama athize so that he can qhaqa something for you. That's why they say break the chains, break them, my God, because when ubona kusemfihlakalweni, mina ngikubona kusemfihlakalweni, but ngiyazi ukuthi the day ngimemeza igama lakho kumele kube nempendulo. Kunabantu into abangayi-understandi iBhayibheli. People take iBhayibheli as if it's just a book or hey yenze njani, but mawungahlala phansi uthandaze kayi-one and then randomly ugogo wami angifundisa ukuthi randomly iBhayibheli awulivuli page uyalibamba nje ulihlanganisa ngathi isinkwa bese ufaka izandla maphakathini uvala amehlo ubambe ngapha on your right and on your left and listen, that thing still works for me today. Mangithandaza immediately after praying ngizothatha iBhayibheli lami ngilibambe njengesinkwa ngivule 2 pieces ngathi ngihlukanisa isinkwa and I would literally get the answer. Ngizothola i-answer le bengiyikhulekela. So people, I'm done. Pray for yourself. Stop asking umama akho umakhelwane ubani to pray for you because awazi ukuthi bakukhulekela ini. You don't know if bakukhulekela i-downfall yakho or ukunyuka kwakho. Pray for yourself. Thatha iBhayibheli. Even if uzoyithola i-answer, definitely. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Sunshine. So basically, she's saying, have faith.
Yes.
Have that faith. You're born. You're gonna pray now. Oh, but I can actually now. You reminded me of like something that my parents actually like they put as in like morin actually na gore. Once you pray, na, like the minute you say amen, consider it like done. Believe in it, gore itse ke nna, like might be tomorrow, might be later, like might be in the next years actually. Mare, one thing for sure that you are barking can stamped on ke gore what you prayed for you are gonna get. So sometimes we just need to practice patience actually. Gape, let's not be lazy or okay now, but then you know I like as in like me I prayed for Lord so now and say like I'm just going to be here and then like not better the Lord. Yeah, you can pray for it, but then like when you not better it, you won't win it. So now like same applies to how actually like as in like life works. Hore, you pray for this, ne? Sharp. Then you work towards it actually. Hore, like that parking kind of thing finds you ready for it actually. Parking can okay like not to make this very religious, ne? But then there's a part where like God said what's for you will find you at the right time when you are ready for like for it actually. So the Bible people like will help me with that one. But then yeah, like what's for you will find you at the right time because God wouldn't give you something you're not ready for. So yeah, basically that. Learn patience, believe, have faith, and work hard towards that goal. Basically that. Yeah, it might suck here and there. You might feel depressed, but feel like shit, mole, but you focus. So when I miss announcement, go born relax. Next day you're gonna be more metro. Believe that. Believe me. I'm telling you. Mari, you must work towards it. So Ms. Sunshine, I thank you very much. Let's go to Sister C.
Hey Leroy, how are you?
Great, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Hey, mkhozi umuhle yokunama SKL.
Siwa ama-SKL guys ama-dreads nyana amancane. Come on bafethu.
Kwenzakalani ngathi uyikharat ngalo nje.
Come on man, no guys abapheli.
Awusenhle, ithi ngiyabonga.
Hawu.
Ithi ngiyabonga, umuhle.
Oh, no Grootman ngiyabonga man. Siyazi.
Mzayami, ungangibizi ngoHotman.
Grootman
Sister
yazi.
Steve.
Angathanga Grootman.
Yeah, well, you actually just took a bit out of my mouth, lapha mawuthi. We have to pray and still work because we can pray for it, but we have to meet it somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, well. But in essence of what we do and how we can help each other, it's a very good movement, guys. I'm one person who likes not really saying much, but doing more than I say. So I'm not good at the, recruiting and stuff. But me personally, I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed. Ang nice CV cause, yeah. So ngiyaphanda by all means la kune-opportunity khona and I had i-opportunity or inhlanhla yokuthi my dad is also very business oriented, and then he pulls from other races, like if something needs to be done in his company and he can outsource it to umntanakhe babamveli nepotism uyayisupporta waya. So which is something I also do with family, with friends who are struggling and ngikhona ukuthola umsebenzi or do something or start something, or it's not nice having an idea and not knowing how to execute it. But information, amafoni wethu manje can give us a lot. You can Google where to start and you can ask questions. But everything that you want to do is possible, guys. Manje vele mele uyigijimise, and it's the prime time because isikhathi sesishintshile, and if you don't act on something, kusasa somebody's doing exactly what you thought of doing. Instead of acting upon it and killing it, bese ubanjanjan. You had the opportunity to stand up, and it's okay to ask for help. There's nothing wrong in not knowing uyofunda njani mangabuzi. Yabo. So, yeah, injalo, but helping each other is good, guys. It's not going to take away anything. There was a conversation that I had wanted to join. I think it happened last week. Yoguti, ang but in essence of Uguti, what are you struggling to khona lapho, and my essence was mina ngibulawa red tape kakhulu. I'm a person who was called by God to help first and foremost. Ngiyawazi ama-blessings wami and ngiyawa-acknowledge, but I've realized that they're not for me alone, because ngiyakhona uku-empathize nama-situations wabanye abantu. But being able to empathize with other people's situations end up being hurtful to me, because abantu don't know how to receive help. It ends up being ngathi into ekumele ngiyenze, an obligation. But I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to teach you how to fish so you can fish for yourself. I'm not trying to feed you every day. We understand. But because of background yethu, the ways cooling a corner as black people and being oppressed, and kunezinto eziningi esingakhona ukuzi-appreciate noma sizibona zizihle. We always try to see the advantage in things instead of how is this going to build me as a person, so tomorrow I don't have to come to ask for help. I'll be able to do it myself. So, yeah, I'm struggling with that part, but I still, as much as they hurt me, I'm gonna help, because it's what I'm called to do, and me not helping you out is blocking my blessings from God. So yeah, whatever I do. If I can, I can. I can take the last money in my account to help you out when you had said it was an emergency. But no, ufuna ukuyopopha ama-bottles lapha, uthethe imali yami wena, wayenza izinto ezingekho right. We understand. So that type of thing. And then they say after buying those bottles, what you come back home, you have no food. Now you can't call me again and say it was an emergency because you had lied, and now really you need my help for real. So we should, as people, sifundiseke, let's be open to receiving good things. I know we're not used to it, but let's be open to receiving good things and learning, and not feeling obligations to such things. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sister C. Actually, yeah, no, I like you. Yeah, no,
So Mina, in this pod here today, I'm willing to offer DMs, guys. If you have any business ideas, I'm good at developing and finding funding, and nje vele, I like to dip my hands in many things. I wanna sit at home and not do anything and just see money come in. So yeah, thank you.
hallelujah. So, but man, Sister C, she's the plug for you. So maybe you need help with business idea, maybe you funding, because I see there's like, guys, is there someone who's good with money, like being able to stick to a budget? So, let's say you are good with working kind of like numbers, what accountant vibes, like check out Kilebukile, you know? Like
Yes,
maybe
and
she
can
can
also
help you, you can help her. Hey,
DM me. That's right.
see what again?
Kiri, she can also DM me budget wise. Well, mina guys ni stingy. Stingy. Stingy nje I am.
Yeah, I feel, fam. So, but man can label, so you can hit her up, nah. So, but working guys, but then like, do not be like taking advantage, please, nah. Like let's be good people out here, guys. We've been exploited too much now. Let's be good people to one another. That's all I ask. Thank you. Mama Rosie.
Hi,
Ah,
Mama Rose.
oh, guys, guys, mina ngikhuliswe kahle guys, ngiyahlonipha wonke umuntu kodwa mncane
Also,
nomdala.
you graduated from Sister Rose to Mama Rose.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, come on now.
Okay, Sister Seed, I wanted to say on the helping part, helping it's a good thing, but you must also know ukuthi really there are going to be vouchers that are very selfish. So I also do the thing of helping with parcels, like to go around look for parcels and distribute to those that I know. So when you're in that kind of helping partner, you're supposed to expect vele ukuthi kuzoba nalabo bazofuna ukukuphula. So when you see that this person, you've tried to help them, but they don't want to change, my advice, it will be sometimes let them be so that they can see the importance of the help that you are giving them. Because like, I can give an example of the children of Israel. When they were moving, there were temptations that they would pass through, and it helped them to also know the better of themselves. So sometimes some people have to go through those potholes for them to understand the importance of the next person. So yeah, in helping Village, you need to expect those things. So back to my own side. As for me, my life, it's just upside down, which I've now learned to say it's okay to find yourself in a tunnel where it's dark and you don't know what to do. So how I'm handling it is by doing what I love to do, which is taking care of kids. I know in some cases when you do this to in the when I talk about being a nanny, people look down at the job. But truly speaking, I love that job because I love the fact that I'll be helping parents to take care of their child, even though in the society it's a job that people look down on. So, truly speaking, being a nanny, for me, it has been the best because it helps me also to forget what is going on right now, while I'm waiting for God's time towards my own case, Kuti, when He's going to open my doors. So, yeah, it's very painful, but I have learned to teach myself to say, Kuti, if I feel like crying, let my crying not affect the next person. Can I cry and heal alone? If I feel like screaming or getting angry, let it not affect the next person. Because affecting the next person, you are creating the same you in a different person. So yeah, it's difficult, ne? But what I would say is, if you believe in God and you ask Him to say, okay, fine, I'm still in the tunnel, but give me some ways to walk through that tunnel, even through when I'm still in dark. Because I'm this kind of person that likes to listen to those motivations that people give me. But have you ever listened to a motivation when you are still in the dark? I used to say, but how did you come out of the light? Can we have people that talk about themselves being in that darkness? Good see. How are you surviving in the darkness? How are you moving in that darkness? Because yes, it's very painful to be in that darkness. For example, whereby when you look at yourself and you feel like, I'm at pause, but the only thing that is making me to say I'm still alive is the fact that when I look at my job and when I see the results, that makes me to say God is I can keep on waiting for God for the rightful time. Then I was reminded of Jesus when he would walk with these people that he would meet with their problems. Then one day he went to the mountain and he cried and said, if it's possible, can you pass this cup? For me, it's like saying, he knew about the pain that he was going to go through, but he put it aside and started to focus on other people. So I feel like, let me take that step and help myself also in my own situation. And while at least I'm waiting for God's right time. Because I feel like if I also try to put my own power, people are that I'll end up doing the wrong things, which are hating the next person or finding myself kule sangoma lawyer. So yeah, it's okay not to be okay. What's not okay is hating the next person. So yeah, I'm keeping the fight and I'm moving, hoping that one day the dreams will be accomplished.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know what? Like, there's something that I learned actually. Like determination builds resilience. You know, so now like there's more like having faith. You know, sharp like this sucks. Hakina dijo, hakina next. It's again like hakina plan, but then I was working. As soon as you channel yourself, working kind of sharp, fade this and that is out. Remember the goal. So now let's make a let's make a plan. Okay, how do we get to step 2? No, you see at least in okay sharp. Okay, fine. Who can I ring up now? Okay, join again like kupon thusa fela mole mole gore as in like real mole, you know. So now that can be very very like working draining, but you just have to remind yourself for a job like what is it that I want actually. You know what, like last week sis Boo actually like DM me. She's like, oh man, like you know, we saw your tattoos there, so like getting it there. So now this says remember who you are, like from that Lion King movie. Then like when I got this tattoo, actually I was in a very dizzy space, cause like Nikki not had actually like just to forget, and then I was like, what actually like let me just get this tattoo and Genji. So now like there's a constant reminder, Hore, bruh, yeah, it sucks here and there, you're not there and there and there, but then remember what let's say more. Who are you? So Barkiman Sis Rosie, you said Hore, these motivational guys, they never really give you light Hore, like how should you maneuver the hard times. So that's how like me personally, like that's how Leroy coped actually, you know. Just the constant reminder, okay, your goal, okay, why are you here? You know, you figure out a plan, okay, let's do this like this, let's do this like that. Here, Lona, guys, you know, and then like just to lighten up the mood now. There was a time where like I used to be an escort TV. That's how hard things were. And I got a hard. Then it made me money. But I'm not saying like you should go there, Luena. No, don't. Good fella, and I'm just showing you where I was at that point. So, Sis Rosie, I'm not saying that you should do things as in like those things. No, 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 please don't. But let's focus, you know? Yeah, man. But yeah, that's it. So is there somebody else who just wants to come like share a story and learn? Because we still have about like 15 minutes to spare actually.
While least you are still waiting for that somebody, maybe they are still trying to request. Yeah, it's difficult, hey, to be in those times because, yeah, for me it's more painful because I'm in a case where I don't even have that one family member that you can say, oh, let me run to that person and talk to that person. And I feel like I have now developed what I call a shield, whereby when I see, for example, when I see you, Lee, ne, when I talk to you like the way I'm talking about my story, I don't want you to feel pity. See, this is what she's going through. Because I'll be like, for example, what do you call this? Letting out what is bothering me. So the pity part for me, it frustrates because izongiyenza ukuthi to expect more from you, ne? Like I now expect you to say, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? Whereas also you have your own problems. So I would say every time when I share my story, I'm just saying to the next person out there, would say, hey, hang in there. It's possible we can move without those people that we thought they're supposed to be on our sides. Yes, you might be standing alone on earth, but remember, at least God is by our side, and He has never left us. That's why I always advertise Linda Waikuti, when you are down and you have checked it, there's no one that you can talk to. Learn to always go outside and scream to let out the pain. Learn to always go outside and if you're someone that likes to draw, someone that likes to play with kids, do something to let that pain out, because the problem with mental health, if you harvest it inside, ne, yeah, breaker. When you are not, so right. For example, with the lady that we heard on air today, you can find out that's what happened. And I say go right, but the problem is the mental health is not ready. So you will not even see the good things that are in your life because you are already, your mental health is not moving with you the way you want. So guys, yeah, let's learn to open up to ourselves. I know sometimes there are expectations. I thought he's supposed to be there, but if he's not there, try to put yourself first. I need to do this for myself. I need to let it out how you are feeling at that time. Don't try to fake it, because if you fake it for yourself, what are you trying to do? So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know what, like just to spice up there actually, like self-talk, breaking kind of like really helps also. So being 100% as in with yourself, happily actually like talking to yourself actually. You, like you can literally have a discussion with yourself in your head, healthy ones. You really just have to pay attention like what you say about yourself, you know. Yeah, like just try to be lively, like positive, like with yourself actually, because again there's a Bible thing again. No, again, guys, it's again like okay, wait, shit. Okay, Leroy has more to the Bible, but then he knows but again, actually. There's a part where it says the power is in the tongue, your thoughts isn't like they shape your life in a way. So what you say about yourself, what what you say like to yourself actually, they contribute a lot to how your life will pan out actually. But again, psychology they say it. Science actually like says like what you give, that will be what you get back. So like let's be more nicer to ourselves actually. Okay, like there's a comment from Krola 8. He says the power of life and death is in your tongue. Yeah, so remember, you are king or star. You can do this. Yeah, sharp, like like that might be isn't like very scary. You might have a lot of fear, but then you'll never know until you jump, eh? Like literally, you'll never know. You might win, you might lose. Make peace like with both now. Kumare, just jump. You might win. Yay! You might learn a lot from winning or losing. I mean, look at us here now today. This all like started with like just a young boy. He was brought there, the new job, and then now, like a year later, we are helping people. Look at that. Yes, it's Rosie.
Oh yeah. So people in the comment section, you want to tell me that you don't have anything to say. It's okay. There's another thing, that I like to say things that I have worked out and seen them working. When I was a teenager, I used to have many what ifs. Like, I wished if my family could love me the way they said they would on my mother's deathbed. Until I changed it to say to myself, what if I start to imagine my mother is next to me? What would she say in a situation? Let's say I have messed up in a certain thing. So I would take the situation and sit down with myself and act like as if I'm sitting with my parents, telling them what I've done. Then after that, I would ask God, what would she say with what I have done? Why am I doing this? I'll be trying to heal my mental health side, and also to tell myself that I'm enough the way I am. Yes, I might have some expectations and here and there, but I am enough the way I am. So we need to take our situations and sit down with it as it is. Yazing la kuyabheda. I don't have money for rent. I'm just giving an example. I don't have money for rent. What must I do to get this money for rent in a legal way? A way that I will not regret later. Especially if you are someone that goes to church. You need to learn to sit down with yourself and act like you are sitting with God and say, you know what, I'm in this mess. what must I do? Ideas always come up. For example, you can get an idea yokuthi mawuphuma naphandle ne uhlangana nomuntu athi yo yazi mina bengifuna i-TV wena maybe there's a place that you once passed by uzibuza ukuthi hawu why ngidlula nala kuma-TV kanti God was trying to show you ukuthi yazini hamba uyothengela loyo muntu i-TV ufake eyakho ncane lapho. That's how you can start in the hustling. Oh, like you can be on TikTok, ne? Then you find a random person talking about ABC and they're like, let me give it a try. I'm telling you, if you believe in God, ne, you always make a way for you. The way it might seem like it's nothing, ne, but it will help you in the case that you will be at that point. I know vele ukuthi, for example, there are people that are going back to race bayafunda. Some will say ukuthi vele ngicakekile. My dear, uyabona labo banikezwe pocket money. If ungabathengisela ama stock sweet, hayi na imali iyangena, and teach yourself how to save lawo ma 1 rand. It might be 1 rand, but that 1 rand can save you. Let's try to be different. I know in this world that we are now living, being different, it now seems like ngathi into embi. Be different from the friends that you have. Be, as long it's making your mind at peace. Not to say to yourself, but ithole kanjani le mali, it's not a proper way. As long as you and your mental health, you are at peace. That's all that matters. So let's just try. Yeah, we'll get there.
And yo, guys, know what? Man, that note actually, we are gonna stop the show right there. But then, I really hope that you got some help from this conversation, like we had actually today. And I hope you got that, you got that fuel nyana there to actually like just go for what you really want, what you really isn't like yearn to do. Like maybe you're really good at it. So Angela, basically we're saying that just just move, man. Just just do it, just risk it, just jump now. But then be prepared for the good or the bad. Then like just keep as like moving, And that's the last word for today. And thank you very much, everybody who joined us today. My name is Leroy, standing in for KG. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow again because yay. Yeah. So we're here Monday to Friday from 20 past 10 in the morning, and you can catch up more YouTube 1 p.m. So we play these live replays more YouTube actually. So like just go to YouTube and check Mokoy rundown for yesterday's episode. So it's going to be there at 1 p.m. And enjoy your day, man. Be safe, be good, be clean. Le tlhapeng, le jeng, le nweng metsi, le tlogele baratani ba batho. No, okay, sorry. I'm just kidding. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.